What's up, everybody? We're the Unintelligent Graduates. I'm Sir Estes.
I'm Black Pino J.
I'm B Script.
Let's go. Let's get this show started. So, B Scripts, change your name, man. Why don't you change your name yet? You want to go by Brandon or B Scripts, man?
I don't care. I go by Brandon B Scripts. I go by whatever everybody want to call me.
So you gonna give out your government name like that?
Fat bag of brown water, whatever you want to call me, man. I don't care. As long as you know who I am, I don't care what my name is. That's what I got.
So how has your week been?
How's my week been? I've been worried about the coronavirus because I see more people getting sick again, and then I've got the snivels and stuff going on. So I've been quarantining myself at the house. But safe wise, I think it's just allergies.
Okay.
So,
But
everybody says that they get the COVID. I think it's just allergies.
I think it's just allergies.
Have you got tested yet?
Have I got tested yet? Yeah, like 3 months ago. The other time I thought I had it and I didn't. So the part of me is like, yeah, I'm just being paranoid. I mean, I ain't really been out anywhere, so
That's a part of quarantine, sir. Is
what you said?
Is paranoia.
exactly. Stocking up on canned foods and diapers, baby wipes, aloe gels, and isopropyl alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
Why you saying it the scientific way? You could just say street name alcohol. It's like isopropyl.
Isopropyl.
You sound like a goddamn meth dealer now. Getting all those chemicals.
Mr. White.
Yeah, Mr. White.
Could be breaking B Scribs.
How about yourself, Mr. Black? How has your week been?
Man, same shit, man. Quarantine and working. I've been playing a new game on. It just launched on Xbox Game Pass. Scourgebringer. It's like if
Scourgebringer.
It's like if the OG Ninja Gaiden had a baby with Super Metroid. That's just dope, bro. It's like it's a lot of double jumping, dashing, and every level is random. And so if you die, you start over, and the whole level is like at random and shit. It's pretty dope.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm loving that shit.
Well, me, I just been working like crazy, and I listened to that Joyner Lucas album. Dope.
It's out already?
Yes.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yes, whole album is nice. Joyner Lucas came out new album, and T.I. came out new album.
See, I didn't even know about that either.
Yeah, T.I. Dang, man, where you been at? Playing
Video
Black
games.
Thought got a new album
I've
now,
been
bro.
plugging the goddamn Matrix, playing video games all the goddamn day.
What'd you say, B?
I said Black Thought got a new album out too.
Yeah, that album is dope. Yeah, that Black Thought.
I'm on my way.
Philly native. Sorry.
And I'll tell you another, this will be my last time telling you, but like, you remember how we was talking about Conway the Machine?
Mm-hmm.
He got a homeboy named Benny the Butcher.
Yeah,
His
I heard
album
him.
is nice. Oh, you heard of Benny the Butcher?
Yeah, I heard of Benny the Butcher.
I need to talk to Benny the Butcher. I need some good meat cuts.
Get out of here.
No,
Hey, but that Conway the Machine is one of my favorite albums so far, bro.
For real?
Hell yeah, bro. He got some straight up some. It's that hard like
That's straight East Coast.
East Coast, man. That raw shit.
And he's from Buffalo.
Yeah, and it sounds like some straight off of Wu-Tang, bro. I mean, Method Man's on one of the tracks. Mm-hmm. The Lemonade track, was it Lemonade or something like that? But it's a dope ass album. Pick that one up if you guys haven't listened
I'll have
to
to
it
check
yet.
that out.
So let's get on to our topics. And this is going out of order, so don't be thinking we arranged this in a certain style. So let's get on to The Boys Season 3. It's going to begin filming in 2021. And Season 2 finale was inspired by the Avengers Endgame. Did any of y'all know that?
I saw a tagline for that they were inspired by it, but I don't know what about it inspired. Were they just trying to copy them, or were they mad that the female, the A-Team didn't really do as much as like the girls' version of the boys did, because they beat the shit out of that girl.
Well, the whole thing about it was an executive producer, Rebecca Sunshine, who came in after the weekend in game open. She was just furious. I saw it too. And I was like, that was the dumbest, most contrived. And she's like, don't get me started. And Kripke, he's like the director, producer.
Kripke, Eric Kripke.
Yeah.
Kripke, whatever.
Crip Walk. Call him Eric Crip Walk.
Yeah. He said one of his executives was mad because it was like an all-female superhero, like come together for no reason in like one part of the movie or something like that. You know how female. Oh, let me shut up.
Uh-oh, here we go. For the female listeners, you're going to piss them all off.
You're going to get them throwing all their tampons at you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Damn, you too? You jumping on the train too?
They're going to be doing the drive-by tampon throwing. Straight.
Straight use.
Oh,
Straight he be coming out there with it, like you said, the white beater.
Explain the season 2 The Boys finale, because I haven't watched it. I don't care about spoilers. And if you haven't watched it yet, that's your fault.
That's your fault. You should have watched it by now. Go ahead, B.
I mean, the season finale basically, it starts. Homelander on the episode before that basically took his son from. All right, if you haven't watched The Boys at all, spoiler alert. Homelander's son is the butcher's. His wife was impregnated with Homelander's son before they met or something like that. And basically Homelander knew where the wife and the boy had been, and Homelander and then Stormfront, since they got together in this weird relationship, basically go and take the kid at the end of the episode before the season finale. So that's basically where the season finale starts, is Homelander takes the boy with him, and like they're going on this like trip to I believe the Vought Tower, right? Is that where?
Yeah, they went to Vought Tower during the season and shit. Like he wanted to show him where his dad worked or some shit like that.
And the kid starts having like a superhero autistic breakdown, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
What?
And then basically like Homelander then flies him out to his cabin, whatever. And then Billy the Butcher works out a deal with the dude that's running Vought to basically, get Homelander's son or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a couple weeks since I watched it now.
Yeah, he partnered. Well, he cut a deal with Vought that he would get the boy, deliver him to Vought. But he betrayed Vought on purpose to help his wife, because that's his wife's kid.
But basically, they figure it out, and then Stormfront and all them show up. And then all shit hits the fan. And then basically that's the whole rest of the episode to the really big ending reveal of who the head exploder is, which I'm not gonna spoil that at all for anybody.
So it's supposed to be like a Nazi woman or something, right?
Yeah, she was. It's kind of like it's like Captain
Trump.
America in reverse. Like if the Red Skull had the super serum.
Hold on, Black. Hold on, B Scribs. You said who?
I said if Ivanka Trump had superpowers and could never age, basically that's the Stormfront. Like
I figured she was racist because when she killed Kumiko's brother and she said, "You yellow bastard." I was like, "What the fuck? This racist shit." So already. All right, hold on. Let me backpedal a little bit. Before she did that, like she was fighting like near the projects or whatever, like a housing project or high rise, and she knocks the brother into the projects. He goes in there. There's a black family sitting there. They're like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then she kills everybody in that goddamn room. I said, "Yo, that's fucked up. That's a red flag for me." And then they're running, and then they run upstairs to the next floor. She's running. This is another innocent black dude. He's walking down the stairs, and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck just happened?" She looked at him, and she killed that dude. And I was like, "Man, this bitch racist as hell."
She just killing everybody.
And then when she got to the roof, and then when she killed Kumiko's brother, and she's like, "You yellow bastard!" I said, "Yeah, that bitch is racist." So both of my halves was already pissed at that point. But seeing her ass get the shit beat out of her was very therapeutic for me. It's real, and then had a real cathartic feeling I like seeing Nazis get kicked.
So was she
shit.
like the headmaster of everything, or
Nah, she became like the second hand leader? Like
she was kind of like
Homefront's
so she was second behind Homelander.
Well,
she kind of stepped out in front of Homelander.
Homelander is more like kind of like the Queen of England.
Yeah.
He like this is the figurehead or whatever. The dude, what's his name? Giancarlo. He always plays a bad guy. He was the
bad guy in The Mandalorian too.
He's the Mandalorian and Breaking Bad. Gus.
Yeah.
I think his name is Giancarlo something. I'm sorry, messing his name up. But he's the head of VOT. He's the CEO.
Yeah, I've seen that. I seen that on season 1.
And she's pretty much second in command at VOT because her husband started VOT Industries and shit. And her husband's the one
who
who
was
gave
also
her the
a Nazi engineer back in the day.
Yeah.
Like that's what you learned throughout the season is that the guy that started VOT Industries was actually working for the Nazis.
Yeah.
And everything at first.
It's just crazy, son. But when she
was her original husband.
Like seeing her get beat up was I enjoyed watching the Nazi get the shit beat out of her. And then she somehow finds Homelander's son, Butcher's wife, Butcher, all in the same place because he's still trying to get them out. And then she grabs Butcher's wife and pins her to a tree and she's choking her to death. And she's like, look at my eyes. I like to see the light go out when it happens. And then the boy, because Homelander told him before, what he does, he concentrates on what he hates the most, and that's usually what makes the laser come out of his eyes. And he was seeing his mom getting choked to death, so that triggered that anger and that rage, and he used it on Stormfront, chopped her arms and legs off. Bitch looking like Darth Vader in the fucking Revenge of the Sith and shit.
Then Homelander shows up after he waxed like a whole army of VOT soldiers. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
And then he's like, "What happened?"
Even though we spoiled it for you, if you don't want to see if you don't want to hear anything about it, just skip over this. But
I'll put a spoiler warning on the edit.
Huh?
I'll put a spoiler warning on the edit. I'll put some kind of alarm bell or something.
But then after you see how everything breaks down from the episode, that's when they go back to the the weird organization that the Deep and A-Train are basically in.
Yeah, Scientology, whatever.
Yeah, and then A-Train gets put back in the 7, yet the Deep gets left holding the bag. And he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I actually felt bad for that dude because he was doing everything that they were telling him to do, and they were like, not yet. Yeah. You're being toxic.
And then you find out who the head exploder is. It's pretty crazy.
Everybody, check out The Boys. Let's get on to this next topic. Let's get on to 50 Cent. Basically, you was already depressed about Ice Cube. Now, a bunch of fans gonna be depressed about 50 Cent. Basically, you know what he's doing? He's endorsing Mr. Donald Trump. So basically, you already know 50 Cent, he was going after Trump talking about you got a reality show. You got a reality show now, Mr. President.
He said you guys wanted a reality show president. You wanted a reality show host as a president, now we're on Survivor.
Yeah. So basically, he saw Joe Biden's alleged tax rate plan by state, which he gave California 62.6%. So basically, Joe Biden, you know he's taxing the rich. He said if you make over $400,000, you're going to have a high tax rate. So rich people,
sorry.
If you're selfish, you know, I already know who you go vote for. But if you care about the economy and us as a whole, well, I ain't trying to be biased.
Bro, hey, Chelsea Handler actually said, look, I'll pay your taxes if you change your vote.
For real?
Yeah.
Heck no. I feel, look, I know 50 Cent, I'm going to be real. I knew he was selfish from the get-go.
Oh, yeah.
I knew he was selfish from the get-go, but I didn't think he was going to go that far to vote for Trump. But he said,
I don't know what you heard about
he said,
me.
fuck New York. The Knicks never win anyway. I don't care. Trump doesn't like black people. 62% are you out of your fucking mind. And they was talking about something about he don't want to be 20 Cent. Like, it's just,
Hey, look, he ain't gonna be worth these 2 cents I got right here after that shit. You know what I'm saying, cuz? He ain't gonna be worth nothing. Like, him and Eminem ain't friends no more, I guarantee it. That's like, Eminem probably texted him right after that, probably said, look, don't text me no more.
I actually stopped listening to 50 Cent after the whole Young Buck shit. When they done, I'm for because how they did Young Buck, bro, was fucked up. And I was like, I couldn't get with it, bro. This is, I don't know. I haven't really been.
He did a lot of dirty stuff together.
A lot of dudes from G Unit, he screwed a lot of them dudes over, bro.
He didn't really say nothing about Lloyd Banks.
Well, Lloyd and him are real. I mean, they're pretty close friends. So.
Are they? I don't know.
You know, he picked up
based on what I saw. Like I said, based on how I saw how Young Buck was done.
Well, he really wasn't cool with Young Buck. He invited Young Buck in G Unit when Yayo got locked up.
Yeah.
So, but it was low down. Like,
it was low down.
The dirtiest thing when you have somebody on audio crying, that was low down.
Bro, that shit was. I was like, damn, dog, you gonna do him like that? You gonna post?
But he did buy him a Roy. I think he bought him a Maybach or a Rolls Royce. He bought him one of the two.
Why do pimps cry?
But 50 Cent, man, like I said, I feel like even if I was rich, I should feel like I should pay a high tax rate.
See, it don't matter. It don't matter to me. Anyway, I already voted, so I don't give a fuck what 50 Cent say.
I'll say that I think 62%, is that even a real number? That's a lot of fucking tax.
It is a lot of money. I mean, but then again, they got a lot of money.
It's true. That is
and then,
true.
So,
but shit, I know the more money you have, the more money you spend. It's like these motherfuckers going. It's true. So these motherfuckers gonna have to. They're like, damn, we gonna have to cut down to one man.
But you know,
these
a lot
motherfuckers.
But you know, a lot of them go say they gonna vote for one person. They'll probably vote for another.
Yeah,
probably.
I wouldn't. Yeah, they probably would say, yeah, but fuck that, I'm going for Biden. But then on the slide, go for Trump. You know what? But you vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote. I'm not listening to any celebrities. And their opinions. I'm trying to hear what these lawmakers have on the table and what they're trying to do. Kind of like what Ice Cube is claiming. Then and he's saying he's not going for any team. But motherfucker actions speak louder than words, and with 50 Cent always talking out his ass,
concerned about the
man.
stimulus package. They ain't get this shit figured out.
But 50 Cent always talking out his ass, man. His whole career been just built off of that.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, man. Like, I also already voted, so I don't care about their opinions either. So let's get on to these credit scores. So American credit scores reached a record high during the pandemic. I know y'all must have bad credit scores. Bless y'all's heart.
Hey, man.
Basically, the average FICO credit score stood at 711 in July, up from 708 in April and 706 a year earlier, according to Fair Isaac Corp. So it went up 59%.
My credit score already went up because
0.59.
My wife is half Asian and she's half white, so my credit score automatically goes up. Okay, I want to hear you judging me with your judgment eyes, motherfucker. I'm not the one.
You said the average score is 711?
The average score is 711?
No. Dude, for me to get a 711, I don't have to be standing on the corner of a 711 right now, bro.
we got a 711. We got a 711 in town, but
where?
Across the street from the job. The gas station, fool.
Yeah, the Exxon.
It used to be a Tiger Mart. Now it's 7-Eleven.
Hold on, that's not.
I was so hyped when I saw that shit, bro.
That's not it don't actually say 7-Eleven.
Yes,
on the outside.
does.
They still ain't put the signs up. They said they're getting the signs last year.
I'm trying to tell the truth. I was over there yesterday.
You sure?
They got
the
slushy machine in there busted though.
I know a lot of the products is 7-Eleven.
Bruh, it's 7-Eleven, bro.
Okay.
It's Exxon 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Shout out to 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven bought out. Yeah, 7-Eleven bought out Exxon. Now they're trying to work on buying out somebody else too.
So hype.
Kangaroo or something.
Now if I can get a goddamn In-N-Out.
Yeah, they need to buy out Kangaroo, man. Kangaroo been going.
Dude, the In-N-Out down here though, bro, is the truth.
I don't eat burgers, so it ain't go.
You don't eat burgers?
Look at him. I ain't even proud to beg looking at us.
Hey,
No, I
man,
only eat
Brontosaurus
chicken. I
burger.
cut burgers out my diet, man.
Oh, that's right. You a pescatarian?
I ain't no pescatarian, man. Why you trying to call me that, dog? No,
You
I eat
pescatarian.
chicken,
Fish.
turkey, and fish.
What is it you call a Brontosaurus? What is that? Vegetarian? What is it? What is,
Hey, man. What does Flubbers eat? What does Flubbers eat,
bro?
bro?
Hey, anything
You eat
and
gas?
everything.
Yeah, anything. You ain't watch the movie? And he bouncing around everywhere. Look at him. Look at him bouncing. Bouncing.
Won't stop, can't stop.
So I hope everybody that's listening right now, I hope you have a high credit score. So
I hope you do.
let's talk about
Why you say it like it was a threat? Everybody listen out there. Hope you have a good credit score because I'm coming for your ass.
It's 800.
Turning
credit
over,
score,
look, switching over the topic. I know y'all been watching The Mandalorian. I still haven't had time to watch it.
Damn, it's been
Talk
a
about The
year.
Mandalorian season 2.
You racist.
Basically, they said the new scenes focus on Baby Yoda and Mandalorian searching for his kind or something like that, right?
Why you gotta be racist towards Mandalorians, though?
I know, right?
What's up? What's
What
up?
do you mean?
He's like, I ain't watching no Mandalorian. I ain't seen no Mandalorian cut.
I haven't had the time to watch it, man.
Hey man, I
Like-
always wear a helmet. That's all I gotta say. I don't know.
So what did y'all
That was
think about the
awkward.
trailer?
I was like, the trailer looks fantastic. Like they're really, I think they're adding. What's her name too? Right? What's her name? Supposed to be the one Jedi that's never
Sasha
been in a
Banks.
movie.
No.
Okashu or Okoshu? What's her name?
Ahsoka. She's talking about Rosario Dawson.
Yeah. Rosario Dawson's never actually been in a real Star Wars. I mean, she's been in the animated show.
Ooh,
but
you talking about the one Anakin Skywalker?
Yeah.
He was mentoring.
I think, man,
Yeah.
he finished that and said Star Walker. I'm about to turn this damn shit off.
I
You mean
I was
Anakin
about to walk
Skywalker?
out. Kiss my ass. I'm done. We got enough for a show. I'm done. I'm gonna pull a Donald Trump in the goddamn interview shit. You ain't wearing a mask. You ain't wearing a mask. Come out. But yeah, they're supposed to have her there, Tithead or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Ahsoka Tano. He's a
Yeah.
tithead. Oh my god.
She reminds me of Tithead from.
You call Sir racist.
She reminds me of Tithead from freaking what do you call it? Little Nicky.
Oh, bro, you messed up on that one.
Heck, man.
Oh,
So it's like, with the new season starts on October 30th.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Yeah, my baby going off in the background,
the
bro.
baby
Yeah,
Yoda. The baby
My
Yoda.
baby Yoda pissed. My baby Yoda about to choke somebody out.
Yeah, so Mandalorian season 2 coming out October 30th. So let's get on to what B Scripps wanted to talk about. Basically, let's talk about his girl, Miley Cyrus, covering Metallica.
Yeah.
Like
Hannah
Jay
Metallica.
said. Yeah, Hannah Metallica. This is going to be the most ridiculous thing. Now, I'm going to give her some credit. I heard her cover of the
Nothing Else
Cranberries'
Matters.
Zombie. And I was like, that ain't that bad. But then, I mean, I ain't heard Nothing Else Matters, but I'll be damned if I'm going to listen to a whole. I don't know how Metallica is letting this happen. I'm like, they
She
got to
came
be
in
getting
there.
paid.
She came in their studio with a wrecking ball, bro.
Yeah, or something. They gotta be paying. She gotta be paying them hella money.
She
for them
buzzed in
to
their
be-
studio. Was like, I'm doing Into the Sandman. We're like, God damn.
They just ended right into our.
And I'm
Sandman.
wearing that fucking chicken looking suit that I was wearing in the VMAs. I'm twerking all over this track.
Man, I don't get Miley Cyrus. It's like, look, why you keep shaking your ass everywhere? If anybody
Hey.
wanted pancakes, they go to IHOP.
Money talks,
I don't
man.
know what.
Yeah. But I don't know. Ever since that VMA shit, I'm like,
I never really listened to her music like that.
I mean, but then, and then, like we talked about it a long time ago, bro. Like when we off record, but how Molly
She was
would
piggybacking
off of rap, and then all of a sudden I'm not a rapper. Like motherfucker, you needed the black people to like you and keep hitting that clicks, and then you walked away from it and then showing nobody no love, and that seemed like she's doing the same thing with rock. And just leave Metallica shit alone. That shit
all
already
she's-
classic as it is.
Just trying to stay famous.
She's already famous. She wore that goddamn fucking Thanksgiving turkey suit,
I'm saying she's just
twerking all over,
trying to
looking. Oh man, whatever.
get on. Hot mess.
If you wanted to see what a skeleton looked like twerking, look at that VMA video. When she
Dude,
was
the
twerking.
memes
Bro,
was
that
crazy.
should have been an ad for like anorexia.
Bruh, it was those cheeks were so bony.
Hey man, she was twerking what she got, man.
Well, what? She had a goddamn deficit in them cheeks, bruh.
A white girl stealing everything.
Booty look like our economy right now, just gone.
That's true. Trillions of debt. I guess that's funny.
Girl, your booty got a deficit.
Let's get on to.
How your ass go in? It's got craters.
So you telling me if Miley Cyrus comes out with that cover, you're not gonna listen to it?
Nope.
Hell no.
That's a hard pass, cuz.
I'm throwing
I know.
that shit.
We know you gonna listen to it, and you probably gonna like. I learned that.
I check out anything new or interesting. I would check it out just to listen to it.
I'm gonna throw that thing farther than Josh Allen, bro. I ain't. Get this shit out of here, bro.
All right. So basically, one of my favorite shows coming out 2 episodes. Euphoria. The first one would be December 6th on HBO. Zendaya shared with her followers. What? It's Zendaya, right? Zendaya.
I don't know how to pronounce her name either, but I'm not gonna be the one to say
Okay,
it.
Zendaya.
I'll let you do it.
Zendaya.
Is it when was it debuting?
Oh, you think that's funny, huh?
Debut.
That's real funny.
Debut.
I laughed so hard I knocked my phone off the goddamn thing. I was sitting there smacking my thighs.
She's supposed to be having a Christmas special December 6th.
Right.
And you know the episode gonna be called Trouble Don't Last Always.
All I want for Christmas is drugs? Like, is that what it's gonna be called or what?
I don't know.
I haven't watched the show. Like I said, man, I got the second episode. It was making me uncomfortable
Weird,
having
man.
a daughter. So I was like,
I still can't put myself to watch that shit, bro.
It's like I can't watch Mary Jane do this to herself, man. Like, I'm so conflicted right now. So conflicted. This is what happened after she came back from Paris. Like this is like what?
What did Spider-Man do?
What Tom Holland do to this lady?
Hey man, it's a great
Speaking of
show.
Tom
I ain't gonna lie, I felt uncomfortable till I realized it was in their 20s, and I was like, okay, I can watch this.
I mean, most actors that are playing high school kids, a lot of times they're in their 20s and shit.
They're never in high school. Like I
They're
never
never in
figured
high
that
school.
out.
I learned that shit with Drew Barrymore when she was doing that Never Been Kissed. And I watched that shit with my wife. I was like,
What is that?
none of these motherfuckers. It was Never Been Kissed is kind of like think 21 Jump Street, the movie, but without cops. So Drew Barrymore is like this adult, and she had to infiltrate the high school kids and shit by being a high school person herself, and all that shit. But everybody in that goddamn movie was in their goddamn 20s or higher and shit. So it's that. I mean, I know that those actors in Euphoria are adults, but just to see them portray high school kids doing that shit, I can't.
It's just weird because it's like you're thinking like, man, my kid's gonna be in high school in about 15 years.
I got a kid in high school, and then I got a daughter in middle school, and I'm like, no, I can't right now. I can't.
It's a good show though. From what I saw, it was good, but it was just.
It's a dope show, man. I don't care what y'all.
I was
say,
uncomfortable.
I believe you.
I
I believe you. I'm not even knocking it. I can't.
You ain't gonna win awards for a bad show. I mean, shit.
Especially HBO, man. HBO never really. They usually bring the heat.
Speaking of HBO, I heard their ending to Lovecraft was like had people mad. Their season finale
everybody was expecting him to die, man.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna find a way because they mentioned parallel universes and shit. Yeah, and then they also mentioned time travel. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, they're gonna fucking J.J. Abrams the shit out of this, and they're gonna find a way to get Tick out of this situation. And no, Tick died just like his Korean girlfriend had predicted and shit.
But they'll probably find him again in another universe or something.
I'm pretty sure
they're gonna show. So
I'm pretty sure the next episode or the next season he's gonna be coming from another universe or some shit. It's gonna be another
Hey,
tech.
it was
His name's
dope,
going.
man.
His
That's one
name's
of the-
gonna be Tok.
That's one of that show is dope, dude. Like
Yeah, Lovecraft
HBO,
Country is good.
HBO is keeping their foot on the necks, man. They keeping their foot on the
Westworld.
necks of Showtime, Epic.
Dude, I totally forgot about Westworld. That's how good Lovecraft Country was. I'm a couple episodes away from finishing the season of Westworld, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm watching goddamn Lovecraft Country."
Westworld, Watchmen, Lovecraft Country, Euphoria.
They got
HBO is coming for days.
yeah.
Hey, Apple got some good stuff too. The Apple TV.
That man said Apple.
The morning show, man. Apple got some good stuff. Apple TV.
I heard that
the
was
morning
good too.
show's really good. Like Steve Carell's amazing in that.
You know, I got Apple TV. I just don't watch it, bro, because I
You
just
really
so much,
should.
and it's
I'm
not.
telling you,
It's not because there's nothing to watch. It's just that there's too much shit to watch.
the morning show's so good.
I have to check that out because I heard it's not a comedy. It's actually some high drama.
Yeah,
shit.
it's like making fun of like Matt Lauer sort of and stuff. Like
for
it's
real?
not making fun of it, but it's like that whole situation happened with him with the morning show
okay.
when he was on the Today Show, and like Steve Carell basically plays Matt Lauer. Like it's like
Oh shit!
yeah, and it's
We all
pretty.
know how
It's
that
dark.
turned out.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
dark.
So let's get on. Let me ask y'all a question. How
Right.
much do you think racism cost?
I feel like you're gonna tell us.
Well, what?
What he said?
Well, Dana Peterson, she said calculations is an additional 6.1 million jobs a year and 13 trillion in business revenue could have been generated over the last 2 decades if black entrepreneurs had fair and equitable access to credit, which equals up to $16 trillion.
See,
And she
I read
said
that
that's
article
the
like 3
quantified
times.
cost of racism in the U.S.
I believe it.
I read the article like 3 times. I'm like, man, I don't know how the hell they got these numbers, but that is crazy. Like, I'm like, man, that's some advanced statistics shit to be able to get that. 16 trillion is a freaking lot, man. That's like
it's not
half
even
of
just
what
that,
Trump
but you're
paid to Russia to win.
You're predicting what said businesses would have made too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know there's a lot of math involved, and I'm no good with that shit with math. I'm an artist. It sucks, but I mean that's one of the reasons why this systemic racism needs to end, bro. Because if you end the systemic racism, then you won't hear numbers like this come up. Like more black businesses will be able to open up and get their fair share, and you know what I'm saying, and compete in the market.
But like somebody said, they said if they do address it, they're never gonna address it because they're gonna have to do something about it if they do address it.
Yeah.
And they feel like they don't want to do nothing about it right now, so they're not gonna address it. Point blank, period.
And that's the
But
sad
I just
part.
look. That was just an interesting number to me. Like 16
That's a
trillion.
big number.
That's a real big number. But I could see from like how long it's been, and how much us people had to go through. I could see it being around that much, or even more. So
Do they
let's get on
calculate
to-
how much 40 acres and a mule costs as well? Like, they were promised that back in the day, too. God
Yeah.
damn it. They need to calculate everything into this. I feel like the number's off. I feel like it's actually probably more than 16 trillion.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I don't know how she figured out this math, but I mean, this shit's been going on for what, 100-something years now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been going
That's
on.
why I'm like, I don't even think 16 trillion is probably a correct number. That's probably a lowball offer.
So B Scribs, you was talking about you was going to delete your Netflix account, man.
Man, because like ain't shit been coming on Netflix really. It's been worth it, and like everybody been saying like HBO Max and everything's where it's at. I'm like, why am I paying like $15-$20 for Netflix? And I'm sitting here waiting for Stranger Things to come out in like 4 years. There's some good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like you could let that all pile up and just have Netflix for a month and watch all of it in a month. You know
You could
what I'm
watch
saying?
Cuties.
Nope.
No.
Man, come
Hard
on now.
pass. Better
What
stop
I-
that shit.
Come on now. Come on, man.
Cuties. I was about to knock my own monitor off the goddamn. if you as a parent are letting your kids watch Cuties on Netflix,
Hey,
kill yourself immediately.
look,
What I look
Netflix
like, Quint?
subscriber growth slows as streaming competition rises. Netflix
look like
experienced a
Quint Reese to you?
surge in subscriptions at the start of the pandemic, but its growth is slowing as businesses reopen and competition from streaming rivals increases. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's because other streaming services are putting out better shows now.
I wouldn't say they're putting out better shows. I wouldn't say
Netflix
that.
has gotten stale, man. Like,
Netflix has been on the they're just trying to put the shows out. Like HBO and Disney, at least they're trying to do the quality over quantity.
Yeah,
And that's why when Disney Plus first came out, everybody was like, "Oh shit, Disney's about to take over." But then it was like, "Oh, we're gonna slow trickle our shit in," and then COVID hit, and they're like, "Yeah, all of our Marvel shit, we got to put that on the back burner because COVID's happening." Because they're trying to make sure that they got the quality coming in. Same thing with HBO. They're cherry picking what shows that they're trying to do, like this Raised by Wolves show that just came out. That's a good show on HBO.
see, I can.
It's all about quantity versus quantity, and Netflix is just throwing shit out. That's why you got that goddamn pedophile movie out on there now.
Hold on. I never watched Cuties, but the way when I saw the trailer, everybody's making a big deal about it.
Bruh,
Hey,
no,
I'm gonna put it this way.
I seen clips of that movie, bro. It's not just the trailer. Now I can understand where they're coming from. Like these girls, like one of the girls, she's actually got it hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's a coming of age story, but their escape is dance. You know what I'm saying?
Acting
But
like hookers.
how they're dancing though, you can't tell me them dressing them up in pretty much what them bitches was wearing in SNL with Meg Thee Stallion. That's exactly what they're dressed up as.
When I was 12 and 13, these 12 and 13-year-old girls was doing some crazy wild stuff.
I understand. I know that too.
That's what I took the vibe as like, okay, it's not being on no pedophilia type stuff, but it's addressing what these kids are doing now. What you're
No, but not with these kids, like the girl, like I mean, like we're 7 years apart. And like when I was 12, 13, yeah, there was fast ass girls too, but they were acting out and they were doing that shit on purpose. These girls are getting rewarded.
Grease.
They're getting rewarded for doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? For acting the way they acting.
You talking about on the movie?
Twerking on the goddamn bruh, they twerking, bruh. It's not like some Kids Bop video they dancing to some.
At 12 or 13 years old, when I was 12 or 13 years old, these girls was doing a little something too.
Yeah,
at 12
I know.
or 13.
And I've seen those girls' parents, if they got caught, they busted their ass on the spot. It wasn't like
I feel like it's
go pick your switch kind of shit. They beat their ass on the spot.
This movie to me is an eye opener for parents. Like you might know what your daughter is doing, but you don't know what your daughter's doing around her friends.
My thing is,
that's how I feel like the movie's addressing.
Everybody forget when Netflix just used to mail out DVDs. This was years ago, right? I mean, Netflix, all right, I'm going to put it this way. Netflix was like the MySpace of streaming services. It started it all. You know what I'm saying? And now these other companies have come around, and really Amazon Prime or Disney Plus have kind of become the Facebook of it. And now Netflix is just kind of trailing off until they figure out some new renovative whatever they're going to do. How they went from just mailing out DVDs to people in envelopes to doing the streaming services. I feel like they're gonna need to take another big jump like that to be interesting to me again. They're running out of material.
Shows, man. They got some.
I
good
mean,
shows.
The Office is gonna be off Netflix by next year, right? Mm-hmm. That's good. That a lot of people are gonna cancel their Netflix subscriptions after
that's
that.
On
the Peacock, right?
Peacock, yeah, and that's free.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that alone is gonna. A lot of people just keep their Netflix accounts just to watch the Office.
See what I do, because I don't have Netflix. You know what I mean? And I got the Hulu bundle. I mean the
Disney Plus
Hulu bundle. I got
Disney Plus
and ESPN for like $12, $13. I don't even watch ESPN, and they got the 30 for 30s on there and all that shit. But
gotta watch The Last Ride.
I gotta watch that. That's something I've been slacking on. But bro, it's just the whole. It just boils down to quality over quantity, bro.
It's like Stranger Things is all Netflix really, really has going for them right now. You know.
Well, now they got the Haunting of the Haunting of Hill House is good.
I got that on my list.
And then you got the Haunting of Blind Manor. That the next ghost story. It's the same world or whatever, but it's a different story. Those shows are good. I mean, they got some gems in there. It's just they got so much, and they just throw shit in there.
They have so many that, to be real, they cancel them instead of like they have so many that they don't.
They canceled
new
7 seconds after one season, and it was freaking amazing. Regina
King. Altered Carbon was good, and then they canceled after 2 seasons.
Altered Carbon was dope,
and that was a good ass show.
And I don't know where they figured this out from, of what where they canceled the shit from and all that.
Another show that was good was
I like She's Gotta Have It. I like that show. That was dope.
I saw that. I just never watched it. But the Patriot Act was good. It was like a news topical show, but it was
Hassan Minaj,
It was Hassan Minaj, and that was dope as hell. And then they canceled that one. So it's just, I don't know, man. Netflix is on some other shit right now.
Well, when we talking about subscribers, did any of y'all watch Quibi?
Quibi? What did you say, Queefy?
What's Quibi?
You say Quibi?
Y'all said it was Quibi.
It's Quibi.
It's Quibi.
Quibi sound like a sick Pokemon.
It debuted 6 months ago, and now it's already getting debut. Like it's already. Go ahead. I've heard they got good shows. What
they fucked up with the whole. They started the whole trial, started with the trial. Everybody signed up for it, and once the trial ended, everybody said, "Yeah, fuck it," and they canceled that shit. It's just like they made so much money. They made almost $2 billion in funding to get these shows, and because you got the Kevin Hart show, Die Hard, is on there. There's a whole bunch of shows on there, and they're I want to say 10 minutes long each episode, and they had the plan. That shit just didn't get executed right, bro, because motherfuckers was dipping out. So, I mean, those actors got paid, those crews got paid for what they did, which is good. But damn, R.I.P. Quibi.
Queefy.
I call it Quibi.
I'm gonna call it Queefy.
Quibi, I choose you.
Queefy.
Look at that.
So, do any of y'all want to talk about Tory Lanez?
Yeah, nah, hard pass.
Hard pass on that.
Hard pass.
Yeah, he already messed himself up by dropping the album.
Yeah, you can't shoot a bitch in the foot and then throw out an album and then you want to tell
Speaking of getting shot in the foot, anybody see Daniel Jones tripping on that run? That man looked like somebody sniped his ass from the rafters. I thought that's exactly what happened when I saw that. Speaking of shit, that shit was hilarious. I had to throw that in there. I thought somebody just off and shot his ass. I was like, somebody just shot that white boy. He fell out with no reason. Did they have a heart attack?
Is your Titans playing anymore, man? Or are they still in hazmat suits?
We 5-0, man. What you talking? We're going 6-0
They playing the 5-0. Y'all losing tomorrow, the Steelers. I'm calling it 27-21.
Yeah.
Hey, you calling us out like that, man? Hey, we got a better record than them sorry Eagles, man. Get off my Titans, man.
Hey, man.
The only reason why you win because nobody want to touch the ball.
Hey,
yeah,
you guys contagious.
What your Chargers doing, man? What are the Chargers? Do you even know what your Chargers doing?
We talking about them sick ass Titans.
Hey, we 5-0, man.
The Titans. They center is the outbreak monkey.
Hey. But switching topics over, Jared Leto will be playing the Joker again in Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and he'll also be on board to do the Suicide Squad. So
And hey, they're bringing what's his name back as a Deadshot, right? The Dungeons and Dragons leader.
Will Smith?
Joe Magliano, or not Deadshot, Bloodshot, or whatever his name is. Who's the dude with the eye patch? I can't remember right now. The dude with the eye patch and the swords.
Oh,
You talking about?
It's not Deadshot.
It's their version of Deadpool, basically.
Motherfucker, you fried my brain the way that you was doing that. I forgot the dude name that quick.
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. That's why I forgot it.
I know
I'm
you're talking about
shit.
his helmet is half
Yeah.
black, half orange. I know
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Deathstroke?
Yeah.
There we
They're
go,
having Joe
Deathstroke. There we
Magliano
go.
coming back for Deathstroke for the Snyder Cut.
Okay.
Motherfucker B came up with so many now. Like, does not compute. Error.
Yeah, I know. I was getting confused myself. I was like, damn.
The Snyder Cut is costing HBO $30 million.
I mean,
They don't
money
care.
well,
They made
money well
made
spent.
they made that just off the last episode of Watchmen, probably, in viewers. Shit like that. They're like,
So I don't know, man. The whole Jared Leto, I ain't like his Joker. I ain't like club scene Joker.
Man, y'all
yeah,
crazy.
I wasn't liking Rave Joker. I didn't. I was
You,
like,
you,
this is
you remember
ridiculous.
like back in the day when they had those Batman toys? They had like scuba diving Batman with scuba diving action. And he was like fucking like he'll be teal colored blue for water and shit. That's what this Joker looks like to me. It's like if they had regular Joker and then you got club scene Joker with slick hair back action and shit. I don't.
face tattoos
Yeah, I
and
don't
no
do that.
shirt.
I feel like
what?
bringing a different type of Joker into it.
With face tat action.
Like, you can't
I
have
think
the
they should've
same
put-
Joker all the time.
I think the kid from Gotham would have been a better Joker than freaking Jared Leto was.
Man,
He wasn't really the Joker, was he?
He's like a proto Joker, but he was pretty spot on though. But like they explain in the comics is there's many Jokers throughout history and there's multiple Jokers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of touched on that. That's why each Joker's different. I know that they're doing
It's
that.
supposed to be three.
Yeah, it's
right?
like three.
In the one Batman comic,
Yeah, in the
he
one Batman,
finds
it's like
out
three
that there's
Jokers.
actually three of them.
Like during each period of Batman's career, like Joker always changed, but there were different people. And shit.
Speaking of which, do not rent Death in the Family, the animated Batman movie they just
good?
put out. It's not good.
See, I
It's
I still gotta watch the Killing Joke. I remember reading the comic, but
The Killing
I heard-
Joke, hard.
Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke is good.
Yeah,
Hey man, hold
And
on.
that's on Netflix.
I want to see your belly button, bro.
For real, Killing Joke, my friend. I got this on hard copy.
Oh shit!
And it's on Netflix.
There we go.
Yeah, Killing Joke on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw that on there, and I'm like, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it, but then I was like, I had to catch up on Lovecraft Country, and I had to catch up on The Boys, so that I got put on the back burner.
The Killing Joke was all right. I'd give it like a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
I really like Mark Hamill being back as the Joker.
Oh,
of
he's
course.
back?
And- yeah, Mark Hamill voices the
Oh,
Joker.
shit.
They have all the people from the original animated Batman series back. for that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
And
I'll give it a
that
shot.
was one of the positives of that. I thought they skipped over some important parts of the comic book though in the animated movie part of it.
But they get the iconic scene when he shows up to Barbara Gordon's house and shit
Yeah.
and shoots her.
But they skip over some of that too, even though it's rated R. So it doesn't
yeah,
make any
because
sense.
it gets dark.
But Death in the Family is basically just a retelling of the Red Hood, or not Red Hood, but was the one they just had come out like
Yeah,
a
with,
couple
Jason
years
Todd
ago.
and shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a retelling of that with like some basically changeable outcomes,
Okay.
interactive stuff. But it's a waste.
Yeah,
of
I
money.
remember seeing the trailer, and then the trailer was talking about it's like a choose your own adventure type of shit. Like, do you want Batman to save Robin and all that?
Oh, okay.
I
Okay. I know what you're
remember
talking
that
about
one.
now. Yeah.
Will you?
All right. So, y'all go ahead and talk about that Borat 2, because I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, dude, it was fantastic.
Hey, Borat.
I didn't even watch the first one.
I almost died. Like I ran out of oxygen laughing at some parts of this movie. Like,
You need a
dude,
ventilator
like,
over
for,
there, dog?
for real, I did. I needed a Corona ventilator at parts because, like, dude, I thought it was better than the first one because it
I did
actually had
too.
a real storyline
real
and it
story,
made
too.
some serious points.
Like we said before, like the first Borat, it was like watching a Borat skit, but just extended.
Yeah.
This one had a
point.
story. It was good, bro. I liked it. And then the Giuliani scene, bro.
Oh my God. That's not even the first part. Just the part where they go to the ball alone,
bro.
and the dude offers him $500 for his 15-year-old daughter. Like, I'm like, that's fucked up.
That shit was crazy.
The QAnon people, like the
QAnon
fucking,
was in
I
full
thought he was
effect.
gonna get shot.
The shit that it revealed to me was that some of them Trump supporters are hardcore racists.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a scene where he's all right. Well, TLDR, Borat 2. He has to go back to America to offer a gift to Mike Pence, offer a gift to Mike Pence to help his country be in favor with the U.S. Because apparently the first movie
embarrassed Kazakhstan.
It embarrassed the country there in turmoil. So he goes. His daughter ends up in the country with him, unknowingly.
That was funny.
Yeah, and he's the new plan is to offer his daughter to Mike Pence as that gift. So,
a lot of spoiler alerts in this.
There's a lot of spoiler alerts, man.
Yeah,
but it's there's a scene where his daughter he's trying to get to his daughter because they fall out or whatever, and he sees her at this Trump rally. And Trump's not there, but it's just a Trump rally in general.
It's QAnon,
and he's dressed up as a hillbilly country dude singing songs. And then he's saying, what does he say? I feel fucked up even trying to repeat the shit, bro. He said,
I ain't saying it.
He said we should gas them. He said what we should do these people like the Nazis gas
the Jews. Yeah.
And he was chanting it, and the people were chanting it back. And then this one motherfucker was actually doing the Heil Hitler sign.
Yeah, like
I was like,
crazy.
dude, you motherfuckers are really singing this shit. You
and
guys
then the Giuliani shit happens. Like,
and then, and that's just the surface, bro. And then you get to the Giuliani shit, bro, and
dude, he ended that man's career. I think, like
Giuliani was about to pull all his penis out. For real though.
Did you read him trying to say he was just trying to tuck in his microphone? Tuck in his shirt after they took off his microphone? Who lays down on a bed to tuck in their shirt?
Bro, the report
he ain't 800 pounds.
His Borat's daughter is because she wants to be, because the new plan that the Mike Pence shit didn't work. And that seems funny as shit when he was trying to offer the Mike Pence thing. That
he puts the Donald Trump suit on.
So the plan C was to go get Giuliani.
Yeah.
Offer to Giuliani. So the daughter is setting up an interview with Giuliani, and it shit like classic Borat shit. It looks like a normal interview, but with a fake actor and shit. And she's teasing Giuliani. She's flirting with him.
It's so awkward.
And then she goes into the back room with Giuliani. Like in the back room with the bed and shit. So she sits him on the bed. She starts undoing his shirt. And then she starts to get to his belt. And this motherfucker just says, okay. He lays back.
He says, I'm going to need your name and phone number.
Yeah.
He goes,
he's all in.
And while they were drinking during the interview, he kept giving her drinks while they were doing the interview.
He was trying to get her drunk and everything. And then she tries to unbuckle his belt. He leans back. He reaches his hand. He's grabbing his shit, bro. He's about to whip it out and lay it on her. And then that's when Borat comes in. And he's like, "That's my daughter." He's in the goddamn lingerie and shit.
I have a tighter noose than her anyway.
Bro.
And he's like, "What the hell is this shit?"
Bro, Giuliani is crazy as shit. And why is anybody even listening to this dude? He's not America's mayor anymore, man. This dude has lost.
I know
it,
what happened to the guy everybody loved in New York. Like, that's what that part to me was like. I was like, what happened to that guy? Like,
bro, back in the day when he was considered America's mayor, he said it was a dude with sound judgment and shit. And and like he was there for America and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he has dementia.
I think so too. Honestly, though, back in the day, he probably had a good shot to being a president at one point. This motherfucker is cuckoo, crazy. Crazy as shit, bro. He was about
Trump juice gets to your head, bro.
He's getting recorded on video, and his nigga's about to whip his dick out real hard.
And he's saying China brought the virus over. He's like talking all like literally just saying like they brought it over here as a biological weapon and everything. Like,
but the movie, man, you gotta watch that movie, bro. Hey, if I spoil the movie, man, I'm sorry. You should have watched the goddamn movie, man. But goddamn it.
Either way, this whole episode would just be called Spoiler Alert.
Yeah, I think we'll name it Spoiler Alert.
Hey, well,
we're naming the spoiler.
We're past the 1 hour mark.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, we're at 110.
So I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
The land before time.
We ready to end it?
Yeah, we can.
Or y'all want to talk some more?
Now we close it up.
All right, let's close it up then. So, any of y'all have any final regards? Go ahead and start off, Black.
Why you say final regards? Like it's like
it's our last episode. It's like everybody gonna die by tomorrow. What you planning to die, yo?
No
you
telling,
got the nuclear
man.
codes?
Hey,
land before time, man. Asteroid coming? Is the asteroid coming? Huh?
No. I mean, you can catch us on Instagram at the Unintel Grads. On Instagram at the Unintelligent Graduates. On Twitter at the Unintel Grads. Catch me on Instagram and Twitter at Black Capino J. And again, I'd like to just thank everybody who's listening.
What's the YouTube, man?
YouTube's the Unintelligent Graduates. I was supposed to put that last episode out, but I was doing the fake ad that we did for the Hennessy baby wipes.
Yeah.
So that took a lot of my time and my render time. So
I appreciate it.
Hey,
a lot of people found that funny.
They did. We actually got some more commercials in the works, and we'll probably be throwing those in. But check us out on YouTube at the Unintelligent Graduates. And I'm gonna try to get these episodes out by Wednesday. And that's it on my end. Thanks again for listening.
All right, go be Scribs or Brandon, whichever one you want to be called.
Brandon's fine with me, man. I appreciate, again, like he said, everybody listening. I think with the world going on today, with everything, I think we really need people to just be people. Mm-hmm. I want to say that today. Like,
keep it 100.
Yeah, people just need to be people. Realize
keep
we all
real.
struggling, man. And it's just that's where I'm at today. And just gratitudes. Just be grateful for everything you got. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So again, check us out on the YouTubes, Instagram, Spotify's, the Anchors, all of that. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. You can find me, Sir Esters, on all platforms. And like what Black was saying, the Unintel Grads, Twitter, Unintelligent Graduates, YouTube, Instagram. And like what B Script said, be humble, have gratitude, be thankful for the situation that you're at right now. And I want to start off with a quote. We talk about Borat. This is a quote by Borat. He says, when you chase a dream, especially one with plastic chest, you sometimes do not see what is right in front of you. So
it's true.
So be aware on what's in front of you. So also let you know you're a graduate. You ain't got to graduate college. If you're bettering yourself every day, just know you're a graduate. And you think we're unintelligent, well, that's your opinion. This is our show. And we're out.
Peace.
Peace.